Just 2 days are left for the sixth phase campaigning to end. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address multiple rallies in West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh today. In West Bengal, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold rallies in Bankura and Purulia. 8 seats, including Bankura and Purulia, will go to polls in the sixth phase on 12th of May. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also campaign in Uttar Pradesh today. He will address public rallies in Azamgarh, Jaunpur and Prayagraj. 14 Lok Sabha constituencies in Uttar Pradesh will vote in the sixth phase on 12th of May. And star campaigners will rally for their candidates for the sixth phase of voting on Sunday. BJP President Amit Shah will address multiple rallies in Uttar Pradesh today, in Balrampur and at several other places in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Amit Shah will also campaign in Sant Kabir Nagar, Siddharth Nagar and Sultanpur, and he will meet the saints at Garhwa Ghat, Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. All these constituencies are going to vote in the sixth phase. And Congress President Rahul Gandhi will also campaign today. He will be seen in Haryana, Delhi and Madhya Pradesh today. He will address rally in Geeta Colony in East Delhi constituency in support of the candidate Arvinder Singh Lovely. He will also address a public meeting in MP's Sagar Lok Sabha constituency. And Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will campaign in Uttar Pradesh. She will hold multiple public meetings in Pratapgarh and in Jaunpur. She will also hold a roadshow in Sultanpur in support of party candidate Dr. Sanjay Singh. And Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is set to campaign in Bhopal in support of Sadhvi Pragya. BJP candidate from Gurdaspur, Sunny Deol, will hold 2 roadshows in Haryana at Sirsa and Yamuna Nagar, which falls in the Ambala Lok Sabha constituency. And Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu will participate in Mamata Banerjee's poll rallies in West Bengal. They will share the stage at a rally in Kharagpur today. And our colleague Akhilesh Suman is now joining us live from Patna in Bihar. A very good morning, Akhilesh. Speaking about the sixth phase of Lok Sabha polls, of course, today is the last day of campaigning. And it will be very interesting to see how India is really able to, defend its turf in this particular phase. Because in the last election, of course, the BJP and its partners had won 8 of these seats. It is going to be a very interesting round of voting in this phase as well.
Yeah, it was all 8. It was 8 of 8. So this was the result in 2014 in favor of BJP. And though BJP was aligned with LJP that time. And this time BJP has got another ally, that is JDU. And this is, the qualitative addition in the top of BJP, because JDU and BJP are also in the power. Last time it was not the situation. So in that way you can say that BJP or NDA is feeling a bit comfortable this time, because, the issues of this election has been articulated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi about, national issues, national security issue, also developmental issue, and Nitish Kumar works on the ground are also aiding to it. So you can say that local work of the JDU-NDA alliance, and at the national level, these are the things that BJP or NDA might be feeling comfortable. But if we go to the other side, that the other side is also that, the Grand Alliance is trying to create an alliance of caste. And this is the alliance of caste, that is, they are telling Grand Alliance. And they are raising the issues like, giving a special package to Bihar that was not given. They are also raising the issue of democracy, and also they are raising the issue of unemployment. So it will be very interesting to see that how, people react, and how young people of, Bihar react, given the fact that Bihar has always been reacting on national and international issues. And I can say that the place where I am standing at this moment, it is, that the chalk called the chalk of Sagar Ramgulam, who was once the Prime Minister of Mauritius. This chalk is named after him. So Bihar is quite, aware about international politics and all. So I think it will be very interesting this time. I can just give you 2 examples. The one example is, East Champaran. East Champaran, Radha Mohan Singh, who is the Union Agriculture Minister, he had won with magnanimous, numbers in last time, and he was confronted by RJD candidate Vinod Srivastava. This time JDU is also with Radha Mohan Singh, so the Radha Mohan Singh is feeling comfortable. If you go to the West Champaran, JDU and BJP were fighting last time, and you know that noted filmmaker Prakash Jha was fighting against Sanjay Agarwal, and this time Sanjay Jaiswal, and this time Prakash Jha or JDU is also with BJP. So I think this time BJP is feeling comfortable in this phase, sixth phase. One last. So I think this is going to be interesting, that whether this grand alliance, the way they are trying to project the question of local issues as well as the question of caste, whether this will work this time or not, that will be very interesting to see.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for all those updates there from Bihar. We'll keep getting you all the updates from you in the subsequent bulletins. Thank you so much. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday campaigned in the national capital. And while addressing a rally in Delhi's Ram Leela Maidan, PM Modi targeted Aam Aadmi Party, saying that they supported the Tukde Tukde gang and brought the Nakampanthi model of governance to the national capital. He also said that the BJP has reduced pollution and traffic jam in Delhi by building eastern and western peripherals.
दिल्ली देश का वो इकलौता राज्य है जिसने पॉलिटिकल कल्चर का एक पांचवा मॉडल भी देखा। ये पांचवा मॉडल है नाकामपंथी, यानी जो दिल्ली के विकास से जुड़े हर काम को ना कहते हैं और जो काम करने की कोशिश भी करते हैं उसमें नाकाम रहते हैं।
And Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra also held a roadshow on Wednesday in support of Sheila Dikshit, her party candidate from the northeast Delhi constituency, drawing a huge crowd. Perched atop a minibus that started from Selampur, a minority-dominated area, Priyanka Gandhi and Sheila Dikshit waved at the supporters. And now a special report. As the sixth phase of election for 12th of May is nearing, the stakes are high in Delhi, with East Delhi Lok Sabha seat witnessing a big contest between BJP's Gautam Gambhir, Congress Party's Arvinder Singh Lovely and Aam Aadmi Party's Atishi Marlena. Here are all the details.
It's a high-profile contest for the East Delhi Lok Sabha seat. The BJP's contestant is former cricketer Gautam Gambhir, who has been holding road shows and rallies, confident of the support he is getting for his campaign.
देखिए मुद्दे सिर्फ साफ ये है कि हम झूठे प्रोमिसेस नहीं करेंगे, वो प्रोमिसेस करेंगे जो दिल्ली में दिल्ली वासियों के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट, चाहे वो साफ हवा हो, चाहे वो साफ पानी हो, चाहे वो बेसिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो। हम दिल्ली को लंदन और पेरिस बनाने के वायदे नहीं करेंगे और उसकी वजह से सत्ता हासिल नहीं करेंगे।
The Congress is fielding three-time MLA from Gandhinagar Assembly constituency, Arvinder Singh Lovely. Compared to his rivals, Lovely is much more experienced. But this time, he is relying on a door-to-door campaign to strike a chord with the candidates.
आगे भी लड़ूंगा, कभी तो इस दिल्ली से ही लड़ूंगा, तो इस दिल्ली के बाहर कहीं जाना नहीं है, तो इसलिए मेरा ये कहना है कि मैं तो चुनाव लड़ रहा हूँ इस दिल्ली के लिए, वो चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं पार्लियामेंट में जाने के लिए, तो ये फ़र्क है। वो पॉलिटिकल टूरिज्म पे आए हुए हैं, वो इलेक्शन में लोगों के वोट मांगने जा रहे हैं, मैं अपने घर के लोगों से मिलने जा रहा हूँ।
The Aam Aadmi Party is throwing its weight behind Atishi Marlena, canvassing for votes on the basis of work done by her party and is demanding for complete statehood.
देखिए हम तो इस बार दिल्ली में पूर्ण राज्य के दर्जे के लिए वोट मांग रहे हैं कि दिल्ली के लोगों को उनका अधिकार मिल सके, साफ सफाई मिल सके, नौकरियां मिल सके, महिलाओं को सुरक्षा मिल सके।
Ceiling in East Delhi is a major issue. People say that the decision has impacted jobs. Traffic congestion has also become an issue.
मेन मुद्दा ट्रैफिक, अनऑथराइज्ड कंस्ट्रक्शन, एनक्रोचमेंट, ये मेन मुद्दा है।
बहुत सारी समस्याएं पूर्वी दिल्ली के अंदर है, मकानों की समस्याएं हैं, झुग्गी झोपड़ियों की समस्याएं हैं, पानी की समस्या है, तमाम तरह समस्याएं हैं।
Voting for all the 7 seats in Delhi will be held on 12th of May. Mohammad Fateh Tipu's report for Rajya Sabha TV.
And now a special report from Jharkhand. In the sixth phase of Lok Sabha polls, Jharkhand's 67 candidates are in the fray. Congress's Kirti Azad, Pashupati Nath Singh of the BJP and JMM's Jagannath are among the prominent faces that are contesting in this phase. Our correspondent Akhilesh Suman brings us this report.
Jharkhand's Dhanbad will witness a contest between Kirti Azad of the Congress and Pashupati Nath Singh of the BJP. Other high-profile candidates in the state include Chandra Prakash Chaudhary from the Giridih constituency, who is contesting on an AJSU ticket. Geeta Koda of Congress is in the fray from Singhbhum, while Champai Soren of the JMM is from Jamshedpur. All 4 seats are currently held by the BJP, while the party left Giridih for its alliance partner AJSU. It has fielded all sitting MPs from the other seats. For voters, displacement and hazards from mining are major issues.
तो माइनिंग इलाका में वहाँ के आदिवासियों का सवाल, वहाँ के किसानों का सवाल, वहाँ के विस्थापितों का सवाल, वो सबसे ज्वलंत सवाल है। और ये सवाल आज जितने भी लोग माइन से विस्थापित हुए हैं, उनका आज तक भी पुनर्वास नहीं हो सका है। उनके रोजी रोजगार का जो गाड़ी सरकार ने व्यवस्था नहीं कर पाई है, उनको का जो आदर्श पुनर्वास होना चाहिए वो नहीं हो पाया है। और उन्हीं इलाकों में आज की तारीख में बेरोजगारी का जो हम बात करते हैं, तो सबसे ज्यादा बेरोजगारी का आलम भी है।
क्योंकि विकास के सवाल को हर एक पार्टी उतना गंभीरता से नहीं लिया है और विकास का जो बैकलैश है वो हर एक जगह में हर एक पार्टी एक ही तरीके से ये करता है। मगर अभी भी ये होता है कि अगर जनता का जल जंगल जमीन का सवाल, डेवलपमेंट का जो प्रो पीपल डेवलपमेंट, ये सवाल को अगर कोई टच करेगा तो वो आगे जा सकता था।
Coal mining is a hot topic in Dhanbad, while uranium mining is done in Singhbhum on a large scale. Voters claim that in the coal mining areas, unfilled mine pits are causing ecological imbalance. Akhilesh Suman's report for Rajya Sabha TV.